Yo, it's VV time. Let's mint that vibe. Since 2018, we've been on this ride. David Hugh, Dan Crow, Ben Rose in the mix. Building the future with collector tricks. It started with a drop, Todd McFarlane's night. Batman shining like a beacon of light. Partner statue, Walter Mickey on stage. Golden moments locked in the digital page. Rest in peace, Kozak, your art lives on. Ron English still painting where the legends belong. Through the highs and lows, we weather the test. VVFA, we're here to invest. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. Amazing fantasy, Spidey's web takes flight. Marvel heroes dropping day and night. Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk's raw might. Every collectible a fan's delight. AR magic, we're ahead of the game. Global collectors all repping the name. From the vision to the mission, we're breaking ground. VV's where the treasure of the future's found. Now imagine a world where the rare comes alive. With VV in your hand, it's a digital vibe. David, Dan, Ben, yeah, they're running the show. Innovate the space, keep watching it grow. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. From 18 to now, it's a legendary plan. VV's the spark that ignites the brand. The past, the present, but future's in sight. VV forever, keep the dream alive.
Good morning. Welcome to Grail Day. Already looking at all the crazy stuff from Tucson. And chat, good to see you. Good to have everyone here. We'll see how many we get. I just retweeted it out. So if you want to help me get a few more people here so I can do small drops like these, then I will. So we've got a lot of stamps today, and we'll go over that real quickly here in a few minutes. But let's see who's in chat and get this, whatever we're going to call it. Started. It is President's Day in the United States, so that's why this is dropping. Kids don't have school. People who work at banks don't go to work. So lucky you people. Tucson, using presidential stamps are clearly the least interesting of all the stamps. I don't know if I'd say that. I just think stamps right now aren't very interesting to anyone. Christopher in the house. Good morning. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. I started a little bit earlier. I was going to start a little bit later, but I was just sitting here twiddling my thumb. So here I am. Yes, I love seeing those reactions. Anytime, keep doing the reactions anytime you can. You'll see the heart, and then you can do 100. There's like a stupid face, smiley face, heart. Click those all the time. It's crazy to see what that does. Anyways, good to see you, Christopher. Hope you're doing well. Are all the America great people really on? Oh, come on. We're going to just skip all that. What is up, Graz? Good morning. Good to see you. Hope everyone is doing fine. I think they are. I think a lot of people are going to pass on this job, and we'll go over it here in a second, and I'll tell you why. They just obviously haven't done very well. I used to have every single presidential stamp, but sold them all a long time ago. I keep them, or I buy them now, because it's a great way to get MCP points. And that's basically what I'm focusing on. I think that's where, like right now, when we have this little lull, this is the time to up your MCP points. Although I'm not even at 1,000 a day, so it's kind of crazy. Yes, happy President's Day. No one cares about presidents or kings. That may be true. That may be true. There you go. And it's just Tucson here. Anyone else here, let me know. Let's see. Grass says, I have Medicaid and recently had to change my insurance. There's definitely something wrong with Medicaid as of recently in Florida. I have no clue. I didn't know you were in Florida. For some reason, I thought you were in New York, but I'm sure it will all get figured out. And then let's see what we got here. Ahoy, ahoy, Danny OC. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hit that like button. Vote if you're going for this. It is only 6 gems. Only 8 votes, only 10 people here. This is why I didn't want to stream today, because I figured there wouldn't be very many people. But we are here, 38% going for this. So let's see what happens. But let's go over the stamp and my little bit called, if I can find the little stupid video here, what's Veve got?
What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got?
One of the best jingles ever made, ever thought up, ever. Said no one ever. So what do we got? We've got a lot of stamps today. It's President's Day, so of course they're dropping this. The first stamp, With only 1,938, the Grover Cleveland stamp art features the bust profile of 22nd and 24th U.S. president who served from 1885 to 1889 and 1893 to 1897. Cleveland was known for his commitment to fiscal responsibility, notably vetoing a large number of pension bills to reduce government spending during his second term. Then, of course, we've got Harrison, Benjamin Harrison. The Benjamin Harrison stamp art features the bust profile of 23rd U.S. president who served from 1889 to 1893. Harrison signed the Sherman Antitrust Act into law, making it the first significant federal legislation to curb monopolistic business practices. Probably a good idea there. Then we got William McKinley. The William McKinley stamp features the bust of the 25th U.S. president who served from 1897 to 1901. McKinley oversaw the passage of the Gold Standard Act, which established the gold standard for currency, which we don't have anymore. I know a lot of people want it. I don't think it's possible because our money's worth too much and there just isn't enough gold to back it up, at least for us to get to back it up. Then we've got Theodore Roosevelt. This one only has 1,538, so very low mint there. I'm joking. Theodore Roosevelt stamp art features the bust of the 26th U.S. president who served from 1901 to 1909. Roosevelt helped create the national park system, preserving vast natural landscape for future generations. So that was all good there. We got William Howard Taft. This one has 1,038. The William Howard Taft stamp art features the bust profile of the 27th U.S. president who served from 1909 to 1913. Taft initiated the practice of dollar diplomacy, using U.S. economic influence to promote stability and American business interests in foreign countries. Very interesting. All right, here we get into probably the more valuable stamps. That will have this look, although this one still has a lot. 1938, Woodrow Wilson. The Woodrow Wilson stamp art features the bust profile of the 28th U.S. president who served from 1913 to 1921. Wilson led the U.S. during World War I and played a significant role in establishing the League of Nations, a precursor to the United Nations, in an effort to maintain world peace. Who needs that? Who needs world peace? 1938, Warren G. Harding. The Warren G. Harding stamp art features the bust profile of 29th U.S. president who served from 1921 to 1923. Harding focused on a return to the status quo after World War I and signed the Fordney-McCumber Tariff Act, which raised tariffs on important goods. Sounds like something we're doing now. And the last one here, only 238 stamps here. 1938, Calvin Coolidge stamp art features the bust profile of the 30th U.S. president who served from 1923 to 1929. Coolidge supported limited government intervention and tax cuts, which contributed to the economic prosperity of the Roaring '20s. So there you go. It's like almost 10,000. That's crazy. I don't know why we have such a high mint, but look, it's not my company. These are only 6 gems. Let me know if you're going for them. If you haven't voted, please vote. Thank you for coming here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Let me get back to chat because that was a long rant and I don't even know what I just said. So we'll see here. Where we got Jay Hirsch in the house. When Trump stamps? I don't know. I mean, look, he's getting a stamp. I mean, you're saying on Veve? I guess people could say when some other person presidential stamp. I assume they're going a little bit more in order here, so maybe next year. Who knows? We'll see. I'm not against it though. Yes, easy sellout for sure. Digital Toy with Tommy, good to see you. I'll go one time. If I get the SR, I'll complete the set and mark it. If not, I'll sell for 2 and buy back for 2 and was $4 loss. Not a bad plan, actually. That's not a bad plan with these stamps. You need some type of idea to go for these at 6 gems when you know they're going to be like $1.50. There's 4 sets in the series, and this is the 4th one. Right, in this series, but I'm sure we'll have other ones too. It's Family Day here in Canada. We don't have a Prime Minister Day. It's probably a good idea. I mean, I guess to have a day to celebrate all our presidents is good, but like Tucson said, should we be celebrating presidents and kings and monarchies and stuff? I don't know. But it's a day off for a lot of people. I know the Cobra likes it. So Tucson, you are an American. We're not pathetic. Well, we are pathetic sometimes, but not for the reasons you think. He thinks that's funny. Canada should join the United States 51st. I know some people would like that. It's never going to happen. Let's see. I actually do have a James Garfield 20 stamp if anyone's interested. Oh, you've got one to sell. So I thought he was on here too. The League of Nations, why we had World War II. There you go. We celebrate the founding fathers. We celebrate Lincoln, who stopped slavery around the world. There you go. All right, and he's got more stuff to shill. I actually have a James Garfield mint 420. If anyone's interested, let me know. I do like that mint. Under 1,000 stamps will sell. I think that's about right. So, all right, good luck. What's up, Wapmas? Good luck to whoever's minting. Just looking at the numbers here. Actually, I'm surprised. 38% going for it. Only 16 votes. So vote if you haven't. Hit that like button. I think because it's only 6 gems, people like, you know what? I'll take a chance. If you get the secret rare, maybe that'll be worth 30 gems or 35. But there's only 238 out of 10,000. So it's not really a great chance of getting that a couple percentage points. All the Fed workers have been laid off. They don't need a holiday. They have not all been laid off. It's not true. Hashtag not true. But a lot have been. All right, so there you go. We got the president's stamps today. These are all of them. I honestly can't believe that we've got these many. And I said this, I think I said it the other day, maybe I said it in a tweet. I was talking to Casey BMW about this. We definitely got to have an exciting drop, one that there's only going to be a few winners, but we'll get a lot of people back. And it'll be a great time to market. Speaking of the devil, this is a great time to go over Casey BMW's calendar. So let me go pull up his little bit and we'll take a look at what's coming up this week on Veve.
Yo, it's for you, tell me what it do. Dropping them updates, keeping it true. Every VV drop, he stay in the know. But I'm tight cause he snipes like a straight up pro. Man's got the calendar, sharp as a tack. You blink, he's already got the mid on stack. I'm out here struggling, he's out here hustling. Snipes so clean, got the whole squad rumbling. The BMW, we'll see what you about to leave some for the rest. Don't clear us all out. Weekly grind, get your VV plug. But stop stenching all the heat, bro. Show some love.
All right, here we go. I joked with Casey BMW last week when we had, God, look at all those drops there. Look at that. Lots of drops, right? So I joked like, wow, that's a lot of drops. We can't handle that. We can't keep doing that. And then we look at this week, we got lots of drops coming up. So what do we got? We got one, I think, kind of exciting. So we got presidential drop. We've got the Captain America, Sam Wilson, FA Falcon Torres. Then we've got more music, everyone's favorite music. And I do like the Ron English stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming. We'll see how today goes. But I will be here tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we've got another Captain America because we hadn't had enough. Of course, we really would like that first one. If we could get the first Captain America, that'd be nice. But the 20th is another special day. And I think I have it set up. That is the day that Mission is going to turn 100, or at least his account is going to have, he's going to become, 100 level as a collector. So I'll have him on. We'll do something special. I don't know what exactly I'm going to do, but putting that together. So Thursday will be fun. We can celebrate that. I don't know if it probably won't roll over until that night, but we're just going to go ahead and celebrate because I'll have a stream that day. And then, of course, we've got this Epico drop on Saturday. Let's go pull that up real quick and take a look. And then we'll get back to the stamps. How cool is this? Veve Magic, Corey. I like how Corey has a cigar. Do people smoke anymore? And then my collectibles. I don't get this one why he's the guitarist, but maybe he picked it. So we've got this. It's just like the last one where you've got, 3 of the regular characters and then the blue characters. Really cool. I mean, good for them that they're getting these. My collectibles getting one. I think that's really cool. Corey getting one. And the animation's really cool, just like the other 3 that we got. And Veve Magic, which everyone says is going to be the big one, the one to get. I think they're all the ones to get. Really cool that we can get characters that, people we know. So that has the least amount there, 777. And then the blues, 88 of each are keeping 10. So obviously if you get these, it'll be a big win. I don't know how big of a win, but will be a big win. So there you go. At least we got one really good drop, I think, coming up. It's only 20 gems. I think that's fair, especially with that chance to win that blue. Let me know your thoughts. We'll get back to the stamps since everyone is excited about those. Let's get back and chat and see what we got coming in here. Let's see. Ace Rig. Let's see. I'm going for Epico drop. I love animated collectibles. Yeah, me too. What's up, Brian? Yeah, I'm definitely going to go for, I was talking to KCBMW, like, what do I do? Do I go for 5? I could go for 5 and I'm not going to get one of those blues, right? I need a big win. And I might be selfish and get a blue if I got one and sell it because I need the gems. But I think it's a really cool drop. So I don't know if I'm going to go for a couple, going to go for one. Let me know what you all are going to do. But pretty cool drop. I don't know if it's going to sell like the last one, but because it's only 20 gems, I think there's a good chance. And the fact that they can actually be played in a game that isn't too bad, that I actually pulled up and found out that if I had just done a 2v2, there would have been fake players, PvPs. So I'll have to play that another day. So that's pretty cool. Grass saying, I watched Captain America movie at the IMAX theater and it was just so awesome. Yeah, I'm waiting for it so I can rent it here. So we'll see what happened. And then we just got Tucson and Jay talking about their political BS. Nobody cares. At least here we don't. So, all right. We've got the stamps today. You got, I don't know, a little less than 9 minutes to join the wait list. These are not selling out. Sorry, not sorry. There's like almost 10,000 of these. It might be 10,000 exact. 1900, 38, 1938, 1538, 1538. Holy cow. 1038, 1038, 538. And there you go, 238. Now, I did get very lazy on this drop, and I didn't really give you any good minty fresh numbers, but let's just check out what I have for you because this is all I was willing to do. I thought I had them pulled up. I guess I have not pulled up my minty fresh numbers because I forgot that I did them while I was working out today on the bike. So let me just get these up real quick here. And then I will pull them up if I can actually find them. Where the heck is it? All right, here it is. All right. It's going to take me a second here. This does not even look pretty. This actually looks horrible. All right, let me pull this up here. Basically, we're probably not going to see a lot of these. So I don't even know. We'll have to see if we see any of these come up. But I think these are just the basic ones I'd look for. And you can get the 2 digits. Yeah, this looks like trash, people. Sorry about this. Here we go. Let's pull this up. It's going to add more stuff. But anyways, just figure if the 2 digits, you know, you get down to the lower ones, 1775 and get the 75. But these are the main ones that I would say, these are the ones you should be looking for. Obviously you're only going to be able to get them on the first 2 that have the 1938 up to 1938. You won't be able to get this 1971. But 1847 to me is the best one. The first postage stamp printed here in the US. We know 1941 is in England, the first one. 1860 for Pony Express, 1776. Of course, we are established, the US, and 1775 Benjamin Franklin. So those are your minty fresh numbers. And if it doesn't go that high, use the 2-digit version. And there you go. I'll pull them back up if I stay for sniping. Here we go. All right, got that out of the way. That was horrible. All right, let me know what everyone is excited about. You know, what anything coming up this week? People excited, can't wait to build and have other builders. Oh, Veve verse has less than 6 weeks. See, now you say less than 6, and I say we should have already had it. But thinking about this morning, I'm going to use my college rule. My college rule was if I showed up to class and the teacher wasn't there for, wasn't there, up to 10 minutes, I'd give them. And at 10 minutes, I'd leave. That meant the class was canceled. So 10 days after Saturday, I think is a good mid 2025 first quarter, which is what I think we were told. Although we probably are going to get this first quarter, the last day. But hopefully I'm proven wrong. I think if we can hit it within those 10 days, I think that's completely fair. Look, things happen, but they need to get that out, I think, before the end of first quarter, just to show that they can, kind of meet their deadlines. But if I heard that wrong, let me know. I think, as far as people being excited, for me, I've told you, I've never really cared too much about the Veveverse, although I'm a little excited for the fact that we might be able to stream from there and get to meet people. Right now with the 30-person limit, that kind of sucks. But honestly, I mean, look, I've got 30 people here, so that might work out. But if we do anything that's big, you're going to want more people. But it will make it exclusive, I guess, if I run something in there. But yeah, we'll have to see. Yes, I think they're waiting for the last day of the first quarter, just get everything in there. That's what I think. I ended up buying the Orange Rare Lambo for 28. Well, there you go. It wasn't a bad deal. We got Double Quill in the house. He's probably working on her blog right now. You should definitely check it out. It does release on Wednesday, which shouldn't have any drops, but it does. She's as soon as she switches it to Wednesday, we've now had drops every Wednesday. So hopefully that slows down, but check out her blog. It's really good. I retweet it out. Usually I do. But you can go to Double Quill and on Twitter and check it out there. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'd love to see SpaceX Starship and 3D Collectible. I totally want that. Totally want. I mean, honestly, I know people have their feelings about even like the Teslas or whatever. I wouldn't mind seeing that, seeing the Beast and some of those. But there's other cars I'd like to see too. But yeah, I think SpaceX, I love space stuff. I think that'd be a big win, especially if it could be low mint. Who has a connection with Elon? Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Big A in the house. Good to see you, man. How is Loki doing? Hopefully you're going to come tomorrow. And I said earlier that it's tentatively going to happen. Mission's going to come in on Thursday for his 100 level win, because it's a definite win since he got there before there were 100 people, because I think there's only 100 plaques for that. So congrats to him. And we'll be doing that. So hopefully you'll be here for that. Let's see. I still need my Millennium Falcon in my collection. You and me. Just got home. If you want me to, yeah, come on down to Pound Town. Yes, come on down and hang out. I'm not going to be on too long today, although I'm surprised we have 30 people. I literally said we'll be lucky to have 20. And I didn't even do my stream thing on the other channel, which I'll do on a big drop. But all right, we'll get out of all of that. I'm going to wait to show my BE's horrible comics and collectibles. I think I sent you the link, Big A, so just come on in when you want to. 4 minutes to join the wait list. Holy cow. I didn't do it, everyone. So while I'm doing this and checking to see if I got my Bluetooth off and all that fun stuff, go ahead and join that wait list, and I will see you on the other side. All right, I have joined the wait list. I only have 190,000 MCP points. I don't want to get too greedy, so I put down 90,000 MCP points to guarantee that I can get a comment. So hopefully you'll follow me. You know what I didn't check my Bluetooth stuff. I'm not gonna worry about it. There's gonna be no sniping. Oh, I guess I didn't send them a link. All right, hold on. Let me send you a link. I thought I sent that to everyone. This is how bad of a streamer I am. Thought I already did it. I did not. We have a tweet between our DMs between TheeBiggestBro and Big A, and I just usually send it there. All right, here we go, buddy. I've got it. Nope, I don't have it yet. Hold on. Oh my Lord. Seems not working. There we go. All right. You should have it now. You got it. It's all yours. All right, back to the chat. It looks like actually I'm still kind of surprised. 28% going for this, 25. Remember, it's only 6 gems. It's not that much. You're gonna get, yes, if you sell it right away, you might get 2. But yeah, we'll have to see. Okay, let's see what's going on with Scar. Good to see you, man. People were talking about potential dope whips the other day, and it made me think how badass Mach 5 would look on that. Ooh, I didn't think about that. We definitely need some more vehicles. I need like an actual helicopter I can fly. That's what I used to do. I like to go in Grand Theft Auto and just fly around in a helicopter or airplane, landed at the airport, all that stuff. May 4th for Millennium Falcon. I feel like we're going to get something big this year. I really do. And I said the same damn thing last year and the year before, but I really think we're going to get something big this year just because they know they have to. You can't keep delaying the Star Wars stuff, right? Millennium Falcon, Han Solo, all that. There's still some really good stuff that could drop. We need to get it, and I think we might get it this year. But I hope they do the drop right. We definitely need something crazy. And let's go ahead. I'm going to wait for Big A's almost ready. We got Bacardi here. Good to see you. How many level 100 people are there so far? Does anyone know? Thanks for streaming. Yeah, I feel like it's like 60. If anyone knows, let us know in the chat. Graz is up to 1.5 million MCP, just holding until something really big I want. Yeah, I mean, look, you got 1 million. We know that you could get something crazy for 1 million, and then to have 500,000 left over, definitely awesome. All right, let's go pull up Big A. What is going on? How you doing? How's Loki doing?
Doing good.
Good. I like to hear
Cold
that.
again. It was like, it went from snow, like a foot of snow.
Really?
Like 3 days later, it was 80 degrees.
Oh my Lord.
And then it's been in like the the mid 70s for like a week, and now today it's like 40. So
You sound like my dad. I say that every time. This is from me and everyone in chat who's freezing. Yes, we have like this cold spell that's going crazy. And whenever I get these big jumps up and down, the barometric pressure changes and I get migraines. We just had snow.
wow.
I think we're getting negative degrees here this week. So everything is going to be frozen for like 10 days. But yeah, it's weird that you even got snow because we were talking about the other day. You just don't get it that often. So
No, I mean, this is probably like the second time or third time in my lifetime that we've gotten it. But it's
and 2 times, right? 2 times already this year. Was that the first time?
no. It's the only time.
The only time. Okay. That's crazy.
But we hadn't had. It was more snow since like 1880 or something, 1890.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, things are happening. This actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Who owns the Fast and Furious series? Is that like Paramount?
Universal or Paramount?
Is it Universal? So that's actually, honestly, Graz, I think that would be cool. The first White Lotus episode was incredible. I haven't seen that. I don't know what that is, but is that? I don't know what that is, Tucson, but let me know where that's at. Paul, good to see you, man. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Maybe flying Thanos chopper soon. Chopper. Chopper 4. That's in New York. Let's see. We actually are at 73 right now, but you're in Florida, so I hate you even more. Denny OC is gonna be cool. Don't even talk about snow. Exactly. Just shovel another dump of 2 feet of snow. No word of a lie. I have 7-foot snowbanks. That's crazy. I know Wapmiss was talking about jumping off his roof because it's so high. Forget that. My app was just signed out. I'm now not on the wait list. Anyone else have this issue? Okay, I had that happen once before. Okay, let me just go back in and check. I'm not logged out, and I'm still, I think I'm on the wait list. 2 minutes, 44 seconds. But I have heard people talking about it. I forgot who tweeted today, said they put gems on, they get logged out. It wasn't quite KYC. Like if I had a KYC every time, I wouldn't do it. I think you just have to like do your code. Have you had issues getting logged out of the app?
Not really, but I've barely been on the app. Like what am I gonna do? I'm not really buying anything. I'm not selling anything either. So
fair enough.
Yeah. I mean,
you're not testing it, is what you're saying. Right.
Yeah.
Double kills also.
My value went down. It's not a good experience.
It's definitely, but a lot of things are down. But yes, I think that there's a lot of stuff going on. It's just crazy. Let's see, Dennis. I spent 3 hours last night shoveling and probably 2 hours this morning. Dude, you got the freaking crazy football big guy he should be doing this for allowance or something. You should not be putting out your back. Okay, White Lotus is the Big Max show for grown-ups. Okay. Big Max, like on Max? I don't know. Let's see. Wapmiss, we were 10 inches away from breaking the all-time high for snowfall. Holy cow, that's a lot.
Jeez.
74 in Hawaii. I'm going to go to the beat. I hate you. Shut up, everyone. I'm still on the wait list. I am 2. You spelled your channel as 2 instead of 2. Oh, it's actually, Wes. Let me teach you a little English here. It's a play on words. It's also like Informmint 2, like also, and also it's my second channel. But I guess something flew over your dumb head. You got me, Wes. He got me, didn't he, Big A? He doesn't get it. Like he thinks I misspelled it. Like, no, that was on purpose. It's Informmint 2, and it's not funny. It's not clever, but it is what I did. So yes, 2 was even Tucson, who likes to troll me, knew it was intentional. How do you not know White Lotus? I don't know anything. Come on. I literally just show up. Like I'm like a dog. I eat, poop, and sleep. That's all I do. I don't know anything that's happening in the world. Or he was helping otherwise. I'd still be moving the snow. Okay, there you go. I'm a big fan of Wes. I'm not a hater of Wes. I just like he's trying to troll me like I made a mistake, shaking his head when that was on purpose. Will be harder to find look, my channel was already impossible to find, so I'm not even worried about it. I don't hate Wes, but like you can't.
No, but he's got a point. That's why I was saying like maybe A different channel name might make it easier to find.
Well, my original one, which was Veve Drop, which I thought was freaking genius, did not work out very well for me. So
Why not?
it did not get me because everyone, my collectibles and that other guy always used it in their titles. So I always got lost and which is weird. You think SEO would have picked it up as something good, which is what I thought would happen. But it never worked. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Right now it's Informmint 2.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying that's why.
Yeah. I mean, look, I could have called it anything. If I want to be, an individual, I should have it unique. If I want it to be easier, I guess I can try. We got Guri in the house. I think he's still in Japan. Good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well. Pick your battles, correct the real world snafus. They are funnier. I agree. Yes, now there you go. See, now that is a shake your head, palm on your forehead moment. I'll buy that, Wes. Okay, yes, definitely. And BigA already saw that. All right, so it's already past time to buy. I might buy. I still haven't decided, but looking at the chat, 23% going for this, 31 votes. If you do go for this, let me know what you got. I'm not sure if I want to pull the trigger yet, but what I do want to do, because I've got BigA here, this will make it more interesting for me. I do have these horrible comics and collectibles, and today you won't even believe it. I was able to team up with USPS to come up with my own stamp drop. It's coming to somewhere never, but let's go check it out and see how awesome, or it's not awesome at all. It's actually horrible. Let's check it out. Right. Me and USPS, we are bringing you the Johnny French stamp series. I don't even know how many there are because nobody's going to buy them. It's all just the same. It's all just the same damn face. Of course, if you get the secret rare, you do get the snake. But here's what's interesting about these stamps. USPS has their forever stamps. These are forever stamps, but they're forever bad stamps. These won't keep their value. They don't, like, you can't spend it, in 20 years, use this to, send an envelope. But what you will have, this will always be bad. This will always be forever bad. These are the Johnny French stamp series, forever bad stamp. Are you buying one? Big case, like I'm not even paying attention.
Oh, I'm buying the set.
You're buying the
Got
set.
it for the MCP points.
Yes, they're either rare, ultra rare, and secret rare with the Cobra. The first one had her like biting my cheek. She said that didn't look good. I'm like, these don't look good. Period. There's actually literally nothing you can do to make this look good, especially with my face on it and my nostrils. I'm going to get sucked up through those things. All right. Anyways, there you go, everyone. Johnny French stamp series. I hate my life. Sorry, not sorry. Buy it, everyone. I dare you. For sure. All right. Let's see. Do you mean how Informmint 2 pops up before Informmint 9? Yeah, I've heard that a lot. People are actually getting my Informmint 2 before my Informmint because I actually know a little bit about YouTube now after a year and a half. So definitely, for sure. We got Free in the house. Thank you for your military service. Good to have you here, man. Good morning, you all, from the top of Mount Lemmon outside Tucson, Arizona. Let's go. Say hi to my parents.
Nice.
He went to the gem. So Tucson was talking about the gem show in Tucson. Then Free went to the gem show. My mother and her friend went to the gem show probably the same day. They probably passed each other. And my son and my father went to Biosphere 2, which is actually what I'd like to do. So good to see you, Free. Hope that's a lot of fun. Mount Lemmon is something else. My son climbed some mountain there. I don't know. The wife there, the Cobra got Uncommon 625. Not any of them are really great. The stamps, yes, that's true. They're not. Let's see here. I got a comment. That makes me not want to go for it. And the Cobra, I think Loki needs a stamp or collectible. Yeah, he needs a stamp, a collectible, a song. By the way, what do you think about Mission? He's going to hit that 100 on Thursday. We're going to celebrate it here. Man, I don't even know what that's like. I mean, I could double what I have right now, 45, and I still wouldn't be at 100. Like, how many years are we talking? 5 years until I hit
A lot of money
that?
too.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
if I was
big in a lot of projects. He's a great guy to have on your project because he's supported a bunch of different projects.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, he does really well in life. He's he has the highest security clearance that you need. So he does like cybersecurity programming, stuff like that. I think if I got that wrong, it's something like that. Anyways, I think he's independent now, but he still works for the DOJ. So I told him if I know anyone who needs anything like that, he's going to be the person I'm going to send them to. Yeah, we were talking about, like, he's like, you wouldn't think it with my hair and everything. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm totally the type of person that was like, F you back in the day. I'm not wearing a suit. I'm not going to, I'm going to be me. And if you don't like it, go F yourself. But I think he looks very professional, in my opinion. But let's see here. We got Digital Toys with Tommy. I'm over 200,000 gun value on my off the grid. Wow. Now you are poor compared to BigA. Where are you at, BigA, on your?
I ran the numbers about like 1.46 million guns if I sold everything at current floors.
Wow. If I sold everything, I'd be at 5.6 thousand. So I hate both of you. I'm hoping.
I also have like
30 trumps.
Like
no, that is with it.
And so I have like 140 unopened hexes. I'm just holding.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Because can you actually sell those like unopened?
I don't think you can. But the reason I'm doing it is because when something new comes out, the first ones that come out gets huge premiums. So like there's a new arm coming out. People think it's going to be a flamethrower arm in the next few weeks. So as soon as that arm comes out, I'm going to open up my hexes until I get one. And if I get one of those arms, I'm going to be able to sell it for big money.
That's freaking genius. So because let's say you got the hex 3 months ago, it's when you open it. Have you tested this? It's when you open it, you are potentially going to get stuff from the new series. Wow.
Yeah, they're actually Gunzilla's having a summit in Hong Kong in the next hour or two.
Really?
Where they're gonna like talk about the mainnet release and all the info. So hopefully, the game's launching the mainnet soon. And
that's
then
really cool.
OpenSea collection that's dropping possibly tomorrow. So waiting for the information on that today.
Oh, I'll have to talk to you about that because we're talking about Off the Grid, which is Avalanche. They're doing all the game stuff. BigA is really into it. I know Chris Coffey is really into it, and I just listen to them. But what a nice blockchain. I know they're really going hard on COQ, meme, and but this game runs on there, and it's huge. How many players do they have every day? It's freaking insane, isn't it?
Well, they have like, I think 450,000 active wallets a day, but actual players, I think it's like 4,000 or 5,000 a day or something like that. Maybe I don't know the exact numbers.
It's still pretty good, but they're going to be released.
It's not like released. They're not marketing or anything. So
right. It's still beta though. It's still considered beta, right?
But in a couple of months, they've amassed 13 million players.
Must be nice. Veve went off the grid. What's up, the biggest bro? What's up, friends and family? BigA are the best drop streamers in the business. Where's the other one that makes this the best? It's all three of us that make it the best. He is probably waiting for here. I haven't even pulled it up. Let me pull this up later today at 3 Central. God, I gotta find. Hey, the biggest bro, are you still in here? Can you put that link for the stream? So we're going to be doing the battle of the AI bands. Somehow I got chosen to do it, even though I suck at it. Okay, here we go. Let me get you.
That's today?
That is today.
I thought it was tomorrow.
No. It's today. So the biggest bro and D are going to be the ones who are hosting it, and the host, and Josh, Collector's Gone Wild, Hanano, Dr. Strange, and myself. I think Casual is going to be doing one also. We've got 2 songs with like the 4 of us, and then I think we're going to have like community songs. So that's coming up for that. So that is the link. Let me get back to chat here. I still got that up here, so we'll go see. But good to see you, the biggest bro. Too bad suits weren't as cool as they are now back then. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I would never wear the suits. What is up, Troy Carthy? Good to see you. Which one did you get? I didn't go for it. I decided not to go for it because everyone said they didn't get anything good, and it looks like only 24% are going for this. By the way, everyone hit that like button. You suck. We're at 12. That's not good enough, people. It should be 20 minimum. 20. If you're not going to do it, at least hit all those reactions. I want everyone to go to where it says chat, and you can write something, and go over to where the heart is and just start clicking as much as possible. Click there, click hearts and happy faces. Is anyone doing it? I think nobody's doing it. You guys suck. And gals. Ace Rig saying VV survivors are in the live chat. There are no more VV haters. They are all gone. Pretty much. I think that's about, we do like this, right? Bounce back arm is cool. Yeah, they've been gone for a while, really, except for pet trolls. Yeah, it's pretty cool that they're pretty much gone. Time to dust off my off the grid account. I mean, I'm still paying for it, so I just haven't. I'm waiting for
what's
when
the
I
point
can
of paying
play.
if you don't actually like play and collect the items? That's why you're paying for it.
Well, because you still get the free stuff, so I'll go back and go pick those up. I'll go in and go.
Yeah, that's true.
It's only $12. It's a business expense. You got to understand. It's like, I don't care. I just got to level 80 today and got the free pro equip level 80 on
the battle pass.
Wow. Jeez, I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely not good on that. I'm
Well,
nowhere
now
near
it goes up to 90. But
see, I had to work early to be a part of the stream today. Okay, cool. I got you.
I sent you a
let's see.
link to the OpenSea info we have
All right,
so far.
Let's go check it out. All right. Oh, okay, here we go. Let me open this up. Let's see.
Wow,
here.
that's interesting.
Hmm.
Broadsider's going to be integrated.
Is it? Where is there like an actual? I'm gonna figure out. Let's see. If you head over to collab drops via Zelly Quests, just go there. So it's gonna be on. Hold on, I'm just seeing something right here.
They had a drop page on OpenSea, but they pulled it because I think they needed to.
So this is it right here. Time around February 18th.
It's going to be a shirt in a Proton.
Interesting. Also making a YouTube video on it. All right, so we'll have to check that out. I'll have to keep an eye on that because I've got a lot going on today with that stream. So very cool. So they're going to be packs. Oh, wow. So you'll get these and then you can use them in the game, I'm assuming. You can port them over.
Yeah.
Sure. How much are these going to cost?
I don't know. There's only 50,000 of them.
You say it like that's nothing. That sounds like a lot to me. But I guess with packs and stuff, it really
there's
isn't.
13 million wallets. And that's 13 million in just the like 5 months they've been around. Maybe
no, I
definitely.
I'm just thinking of those like Franklin Mint plates that they had in the 80s. How many of those did they like? There's only 10,000 of these, you know, and now people use them to in movie sets to break them. If everyone got the comment, that's even more of a reason to go for, man, higher chance for you to get the SR.
Hey, yes, okay. You're changing the subject. You were going to go for this. Let's see what you got.
Can we get more likes? We're at 15 likes. If you get to that 20 likes, and I want to see lots of hearts, and I don't care about the damn hearts. I don't want to see hearts. I want to see, look, I'm doing it right now. This is me. You can see me doing that. I want you to do 100. Go in and do those reactions, people. There we go. Keep it coming. Lots of them. And hit that like button. Hey, everyone, got one. A rare 545. Congrats on that G43. Good to see you, man. What's that link? That was for the OpenSea. The link
it's not officially announced yet. I believe it's coming out today.
I think he was talking about my link. I thought he was talking about yours, but I think he's talking about this link. This link is for the Battle of the AI Bands. This is what Hanato and Josh put together. Collector's Gone Digital invited me, invited Dr. Strange. Now they've invited other people and even chat. So they're going to do. They're going to play. I have 3 songs. They're all horrible. So we'll see. Probably Doctor's going to win, but hopefully I'll have a little chance. Plenty of haters on Twitter. Yeah, it's definitely lots of them there. Wow, super low digit common. That's okay. That will work.
That's a win.
Yeah, that's definitely a win. That's the link. Off the grid, making cool game with NFT, VV making or partnering with Epico Mobile Games. Yeah, but you know what? This game. So let's pull this up because this game actually was pretty cool. I'm going to close this down here. Oh my Lord, I can't do this anymore. What do you think about this?
That's what I've been saying for Veve for a while, like a proof of concept where like they don't have to make the game. They could just partner and kind of handle the inventory part of it because they have the infrastructure for it.
Right, exactly.
So, this Epico's not like the greatest like AAA game out there, but what if they do land a nice like AAA game or just really high end game and do the inventory for them?
And we can port it over.
They already have like a proof of concept on the platform now. So the next step would make it easier.
Yeah, I definitely think this will do well. Plus, I mean, look, these are people we know, obviously David, you and Dan, but like these are actual people that we interacted with in the past or now weekly, right?
I've never seen up
Like,
close.
I don't get the guitar thing.
I don't know why he's like so wasted.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's
He
not
looks
my
like
collectible.
he's been smoking blunts all morning.
I mean, I think he is with the music he's making. So I haven't seen, I think I saw some of the digital stuff. I'll pull it up maybe tomorrow when I do the stream. There's Corey. So definitely cool that he got one. And then there is Veve Magic. Yes, I think that's going to do the best. We all know why, because she's the biggest person here in the Veve community that's not working for Veve, right? Now, I do think she's going to be, obviously she's got less mint.
You think hers is going to have more than MC? Oh, because of the mint size?
Yeah, I think because of the mint size and maybe some other reasons. But yes, I think that will end up doing the best. We got the blue ones here, 88 and there. So yeah, I do, just because of the support. And supposedly, I think there's some Easter egg in there, for silicone. I think there's something in there with the character. I haven't seen the animation or something. So we'll see. She put that somewhere. I don't know if that was on Twitter or not. Maybe that was a secret. I don't think it was, but maybe it was. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm excited about this drop. What did I miss?
Just the picture of my collectible. It just looks.
Let's go back to this one right there. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, but it's still pretty cool.
It looks like the Scream guy on that one. The Scream horror movie mask.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, a little bit. I get that. Where are you, my collectibles? By the way, everyone, you did get me to 20, but I did buy a stamp. So I'll 2 more though. Keep hitting those reactions. Double Cool hasn't had enough coffee. What's up, Splint? Skip this drop out, but here to support. Appreciate it. I did go for it. I'll go look at it in a second. I agree. Do a collab where if we hold a certain mighty or something, we could do something special on something else's game. Yeah, that would be cool. Give me a reason people would play Epico 3v3 game versus Fortnite or any other game. There isn't one past the initial buzz. They need big boy stuff. No, I'm not disagreeing, but like this fulfills something for our small group, right? Like I could see us, saying, all right, let's go play a character and do this. Now, what would be really cool, and I think they could get away with it, is if they did a drop where you could, and it'd be expensive, where maybe you can buy a basic character and put your head on it. I don't know how hard that would be to program it, but maybe they could everyone could have their own character, and let's say it'd be 100 gems. And if you want to buy it, there'd only be so many, and you just download your face, and somehow it does this. With AI, I feel like that's possible. I don't know. What's up, Hidden Jester? Good to see you. Went for 2, got an uncommon and a 2-digit rare. All right, let's see what I got. Oh, mother. I already know I got trash because the mint number. All right, let's go check it out. This has got to be a common. I knew I shouldn't have done it. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Everyone, I got William McKinley. I got the uncommon. That's awesome. What's the last mint on that? Let's go back. 1538. Oh my lord. So I got 1520. If I got the last mint, that would have been cool. All right, so totally big L for me there. But I'm supporting David Hughes Ferrari, which makes me happy. She works for Veve though. No, she doesn't really work for Veve, does she? She just helps them out. She does. I'd call her maybe a contractor. I don't think she gets paid. Maybe she gets paid like collectibles. I don't know. I think she's heavily invested, not an employee or contractor. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Yeah, I believe they get paid with collectibles. I don't think there's anything wrong with that as long as it's disclosed. I think it is. And of course, when I do live streams that are sponsored by Veve, that's the same thing here. All right. So let's go back to the stamp drop since I know everyone is super excited. We're about to go live.
If you want a little history, I believe McKinley was the president when they annexed Puerto Rico. So, he's part of the reason why like I'm an actual citizen.
So you just up the value. I'll sell this to you for $5.99. I'll save you 1 penny if you want. If you want. This is gonna be interesting to see how many actually of these sold. I'm just pulling this up on the tablet. Probably take another minute until they show up. Let me know if anyone got anything good. Just remember, I told you not to go for the drop. I know, but I did. But you did tell me to go for it. I feel like you told me to go for it. She just mods on Discord and stuff, gets paid in items. She had quite the rant someone recorded a few weeks ago. Yeah, I think somebody, I don't know, somebody that says something stupid. What first edition on stamps? 20 here. I didn't do that. 21. No, 21. Let's see. I think it's 21 on most of them. 21. Holy cow. All right, 16 for the Calvin Coolidge, but every other one is 21. Of course, if you got Calvin Coolidge, you won the game, although I don't know how much you're going to get for this. All right, let's see. We should be on the market. They get paid $1 comics. At least they could get them something like a rare that will give them two MCP points. Let's see. Are we on? Oh, we are on. We are already up. But I don't see, it looks like there's only one of each, so it's just showing drop price. $650 for 275. I'm screwed. Here's Roosevelt. Let's see what we got here. Roosevelt is $490. Oh Lord, here's McKinley, my favorite. Where are we at on this? $209. All right, so yes, definitely. Let's see how many they actually sold. I bet you they haven't sold very many of these. This is just what I'm talking about. Like, we can have these drops. So 926 of Howard Taft are left. So not even 100 of those. Although, I mean, look, these are only 6 gems. They probably sold at least 100 of each of these, or maybe not of the secret rares, but I don't know. What do you think? What do you think they should do? Like with these drops, 10,000 stamps. I mean, I don't know. Is this going to bring the excitement in? What do you think, Big A? Should they, like, if they're going to do a drop like this, don't you think it should just be like they should have been 1,000 total, and it would have sold out?
Yeah, that would have definitely worked. But can they? I mean, these are contracts they signed maybe a year, 2 years ago. You can't. You have certain parameters. I'm sure they have to work within. But what was the total size of this? 10,000?
It's around 10,000. Yeah. Because look, we've got 2,000, just under 1938, 1938. Then 1538, 1538, 1,038, 1,038, 538, and 238. It's a lot. That is a lot. Or they should burn them. I see what you're saying, Watmus. I agree with that.
If they could like lower the mint size and double the price so that they're still netting the same amount, if that like is allowed in their contract, I think that would probably work out better for both the secondary and their store sales.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have a contract, but we've seen them change it on a lot of these. I mean, look, at least these aren't bare bottom at the floor because just not many have been bought. But they're not, they're obviously not doing great. Let's see here. If I put mine up and I sell it, maybe I could sell it and buy another one and try my luck again. All right, let's see what Paul's saying here. How do you think David, Dan, and Ben are reacting internally to these drops not selling time after time? Obviously, I'm sure they're aware of the sentiment, etc. That's the thing. I don't know. There's something that I'm not getting here. There must be something going on. I don't know if it's connected with Veveverse. Like these are going to be things people are going to want in the Veveverse, or they're clearing out contracts that they have, and then they're going to have a different system, or they're just bombarding us with a drop every day. Now, look, I had this up earlier. This is to have 7 drops right here. That's a lot, right? And then to have right now 5 and maybe a 6 on Sunday, I don't know. But if they're moving towards moving only one drop on the weekend and the rest are in the week, I still think they should do Tuesday, Thursday, whatever weekend day, and one here or there for a special event like today. It was President's Day, so that makes sense. But this is not sustainable to just have drop after drop. And it's only right now, it's only, in my opinion, because of the customer base. Once the customer base increases, if they want to do this every day, they could do it. But now the money that's in the app is getting split between all these drops instead of letting, like BigA was saying, I think 2 weeks is too long, but letting us have some time in between the drops to let us refresh and say, all right, I'm willing to buy some more, give it a shot. It makes it hard when you have this many drops. I don't know what they're thinking, but obviously they know exactly what's going on. And I do think there should be a burn after the drops. It makes it easier, whether it's 24, 48, make it quick. And if it doesn't sell, there you go. And don't do it on every drop. But what I will say is we need an exciting drop. There's no doubt. I think everyone in chat, if you think we need an exciting drop, I'm going to start it off. Hit that 100, the 100 there in the chat, like I'm doing right now. If you can even see it, hit that 100 because I think that's what they need to do. They need to start burning these quickly afterwards and doing smaller mints. The last 3 president drops, there were only 7 stamps. And if you had all 7, you would get the secret rare airdrop. Yeah, and maybe that's the way they should do it on that. Keen on Big A answer to the question I made also. Okay, what do you think on this, Big A? He wants to throw you under the bus.
I mean, supposedly from what we know, they have like a war chest still of money. So even just selling a tiny amount of each drop, they're still continuing to make revenue, maybe enough to just even pay the monthly expenses so you don't have to dig into that war chest. So that, I don't know. I mean, obviously they took steps to hire Ben, who has expertise in this area. And it looks like they're pursuing some big things with affiliate marketing and changing the staff up behind the scenes. We don't see it, but you can see like from the hiring and whatnot that stuff's going on behind the scenes. Doesn't mean it's going to be guaranteed to work out, but they looks like they took drastic things. Like you don't just bring in a co-CEO out of the blue. And change all the staff if everything's going like you want it to. You're making like a big change there. And so we got to see if it's going to work out or not. But all the altcoins and all the projects, everything's kind of down right now. I mean, overall, it is up. Like from a year ago, it's higher for most projects, or clones and tokens and whatnot. But I don't.
In general, it's down. Right. It's down.
Yeah, like yeah. It's just tough for everyone right now.
I mean, this is a point Tucson's bringing up. I brought it up. They are only $6 drops, so at least they're not. Except for the Epico, they're $6, $6.99, completely, and that makes a difference, right? If they were to have $30 or $40 or $50 drops, these are $6 drops. So maybe they're just testing to see, will we buy $6 drops? Now, I went for one today. I am streaming, so I went ahead and did it, but. Like even that starts getting like, why spend $6 if you're going to lose? I've got a 2% chance of getting the secret rare on something I don't really care about. I'm eventually just not going to do it anymore. And I'm just talking about that's what the mentality is. That's where they need to have, I think, just a big win. If you get the drop, you win, but there's going to be a lot of losers too. Can we handle that? Let me know. He wants a drop every day. December 2024, they sold 550,000 in the store and 40,000 collectibles in the market since each month has dropped. Now, but my question is, that's what they've sold. That's not the value they got. So, for instance, if they only sold 40,000, they sold 40,000 collectibles in the market. Did they sell more expensive stuff maybe in January? Or if they sold 550,000 in the store, is that items or is that the cash that they got? That probably sounds like the cash. But the 40,000 number sounds like just the collectibles, not how much money they took in from those. So let me know, Digital Tommy. But yeah, they definitely got to fix this everyday drop stuff. The sad part is they probably know about the sentiment, but don't care about the community. There's no way they haven't noticed the way things are going. Well, look, they have been really good about switching things up, changing drops, making things cheaper. but doing these 2 weeks in a row, look, I don't have to stream, but it's exhausting. I'm also trying to get my hours up on Informer 2, which by the way, I'm over 1,000. I think I'm 1,002. So, now I just got to get my hours. So it's like, now I want to stream. That's my prerogative if I want to stream, but it's not just exhausting for streamers. It's exhausting for the customers who really like Veve and want to support them. But this isn't the time, I think, to bombard us with a lot of drops. I think they need to take it slower and let things kind of, simmer, do a slow cook. And then when we get to May, blow it up. That's my thoughts. If you agree, hit the 100% on the reactions. I know it's unpopular opinion, but I think collectibles shouldn't be available on the market right away. There should be a much longer cooldown. Don't let comics on the market till after the burn. I mean, I get it. We don't. The thing is that comes into ownership, and people are gonna, they already want to be able to, make these things interoperable, which most aren't. So I think they want to have the ability to do what they want with them. I just think they need to burn these much quicker. Although I am excited about the burning of the comics after 30 days. I think that's good. And Tucson, they could do no wrong. All we need is Veveverse. That might be true, Ryan. Funner Son, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Didn't Ben say they were inquiring other brands? They're also looking for manufacturers for fidgetals. I think so, which would be cool. This is not a good look for Veve with licenses. It's going to be hard to renew contracts when drops are not selling out. And that I agree too. The thing is they got to bring that excitement that we got. I mean, BigA knows what I'm talking about. I mean, we both bought tablets around the same time because we wanted to have the advantage to be able to get the drop. Now that there's a wait list, that part of the gaming is over, which I kind of wish they'd bring back once in a while because I think that was fun. But if they're not going to do that, the way you're going to get an exciting drop is by making it profitable. Unfortunately, those are hashtag facts. We all know that a large portion of us are only in here for money. Some are not, but that will make it exciting because what is everyone excited about? They're always excited about making money or getting gems, which then, of course, that money will be spent in the market by most people. I don't know. What do you think the play would be, BigA?
I mean, you're right. Like even I had a Randy stream pop up last night, and he even said, part of the gamification is you could buy it and sell it for more money, and you can't do that right now. So that's what we need to get back to, because that was most of the fun. Like you can land something and make a little money or a lot of money.
That's right.
But now it's like you land 4 of the 5 things and you either break even or lost money, and you have to get that 5% chance drop just to come ahead. It almost doesn't make it worthwhile. Then that
doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, and then you have the sniping thing you can do, but there's just a few people that are all competing on top of each other that you're not going to, unless you've been doing it for a while and can do it in half a second, you're not going to be able to do that. So that excludes 99.9% of the people from doing it that way.
Right.
It's just tough. And there's a scenario where this is a new niche. Is this a niche? Right. And it's a new niche.
Right.
Maybe just people don't value it, or maybe something comes in with the same idea and executes it better. BlackBerry was the rage when it came out, and was breaking that you would, instead of just having your phone and typing with the digits, you'd actually have a keyboard and whatnot. But then iPhone came and did it better.
Right. Exactly.
I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just saying that those are all possibilities. There's nothing guaranteed.
There's nothing guaranteed.
They can do everything right and it still just not take off.
Yeah. Could be a timing.
No fault of their own. It's new.
Absolutely. And Rob Cook makes a good point here. I'm not disagreeing with this completely. Call me crazy, but I wouldn't want to rush to burn future revenue. We don't have the masses in the app yet. I'm sure the Veveverse will bring an influx of users. It may or may not. I don't know. I hope it does, because I think they're going to release a bunch of stuff at one time. This is my thought was, and I think I said this the other day, was have a really crazy drop. That's a big win. If you get it, it's a big win. Maybe there's only 300, 400, maybe, an ultra rare and a secret rare. And maybe it's guaranteed profit. Maybe it's only 10 gems or 15 gems, real big something. And have it be a big win. Have that be the launch to bring back old people, because that's going to bring back all the bots and all the old people, because people want profit, and they're like, okay, if you get this, you're probably going to do well. That's what we need. And then when you do that drop, that's when you announce the Veveverse and another drop like that. Go ahead.
What you see in a lot of projects, though, like that I'm in, like these NFT projects, you're not buying the NFT. Like, cool,
Right.
I have this 2D PFP, and it looks cool, but that's not why I'm holding it. I'm holding it because my Dokio gave me a whitelist for the Wabbit launch that made me thousands of dollars off a little cheap NFT I hold. It's what you get. So and Veve's done that in the past. They had a Starknet airdrop, and Starknet's a pretty decent layer too. But you're gonna you can buy into all this excitement that comes and goes with some of these projects by partnering with them. Imagine if like they had a pudgy penguin on Veve that holders could get for like 10 gems, but other people would have to pay 1,000 gems or something. Or just partnering with like all the stuff on Avalanche, that's the Ket and the Wink, that's all blasting off right now. If they released like a cat on Veve that you could come buy, they bring a bunch of people in to come buy it. And then if holding it and could be verified, Veve doesn't even have to do it, just verify, like Brock does, where you verify you have
your account.
They verify, and then you can participate in airdrops for other stuff. So Veve doesn't even have to like be directly involved with those airdrops of holding. They could just use their infrastructure. That's what I've always seen.
Completely agree.
The way Veve could go is through partnerships. They could kind of just leverage their platform, because they have a pretty solid platform.
I completely agree. I think the couple times they've tried to bring in bigger people, and let's say the Blackpink drop or the KFC pin, like fig pins. Christopher was talking a month ago about, could we get Disney pins, because that would definitely bring people. We got to find something that's going to bring other people into the app. They have to do it. Like they're such big collectors. They have to come to the Veve app. Those are the drops they need to be looking for. And I don't know why they're not. Of course, they have these contracts with Marvel and all that, and they're going to promote that. But we already know we've hit a lot of the big stuff from Marvel. We still have some stuff for Star Wars, but we got to keep building. I
think with those digitals, you're trying to bring in people who may not even like anything digital and begin with. They're physical collectors, but like the ones that ran up Veve to like crazy amounts in 2021, 2022 are the retards on crypto Twitter that buy anything that'll make profit, which I'm happily one of them.
Right, we'll do it anyways, right?
Like as an insult, but like those degens, you got to go where they're at, and they're like in meme coin projects, partnering with Doge to do a Doge drop or something.
Or how about off the grid? I mean, seriously, that. Ben, are you listening? My Collectibles. I know you're in the background. You're probably not in the background. Hopefully you're not actually. Actually leave. Just leave. Off the grid would be perfect. They're already doing it with OpenSea. They could release a Veve gun or whatever. I think the thing is that they've got to release something on these projects that everyone wants, right? So, like I love this Epico drop because it's exciting, let's say, for the people within Veve. Is it really going to matter to anyone outside of Veve? Let's be honest. No, it's not. But that's something that they're doing for us, I feel. And I think that's okay. But now, like you said, we need to bring in some other projects that have utility, whether it's through Veve or not. I still think we need to have a little bit more resting period between drops. And as the wife is saying, it's ridiculous to have 6 or 7 or 5 drops a week where we're at right now. It doesn't mean that we can't. It doesn't mean that they can't. They can do whatever they want. I just don't think it's smart. And Backdoor Kicks, he's saying 100%. Rob, Veveverse will be a nothing burger. It will not bring many new accounts. Best they'll do is reactivate old accounts, which is fine if that's the case. See, it is met, and you need to invest hours upon hours and log out. That's a possibility. It is a possibility. I'm going to kind of get caught up here. This month, I only purchased 6 pieces Very strong. That's all. Yeah, there's just people aren't spending as much money. Yes, the 550,000 was store bought items. They sold 40,000 collectibles, which they only get 2.5% sales fee. Of 1 million isn't a lot. Well, it's 25,000 though. It's it's not bad, right? Is that right? Yeah, 10%. Yeah, so 25,000 plus. They got 550,000 from the store, so 575,000.
No. 550 is gross. They're not keeping all that.
No. What I'm asking is that's the total sales price that they got from all the drops last was 550,000.
Yeah, but
so let's say
would have been like they keep the 550. What do you think? Maybe they keep
200.
That's
225. Let's say they got 250,000 last month. All right, let's just say 250,000. Let's say approximately $3 million a year. That's still a pretty good company. I know we hear like Elon Musk, and we're oh my God, he's worth $200 trillion, 200 billion, and all this. Most companies would be happy to be pulling in 250,000. This is not a huge company right now, and that's still a good amount of money to bring in. And I bet you it's more than 3 million a year, but we don't know what it is. It might be 5 million. It's probably not up to 10 million anymore, but that's what they're working towards. Let's see. Once the Disney Fortnite thing happens, it will moon. I hope so. How does Veve get Disney to tweet them again? Free Disney Plus membership. That would be cool. That was nice when they did that for the Golden Moments. Not expecting it. Susan, I hope you're right. You seem fairly certain talking about this right. I hope he's right too. Here's Tom. What's going on? I'm used to losing money in Veve because it's what we do. We lose money and we love it. We got DNP Donkey. We are all here for the collecting, not money. Okay, he's trolling us. But that we're definitely not all here for collecting. I think most are a hybrid, and then you have your flippers, which I think is completely okay. Let's see. As long as the Punishers are you're still collecting those Punishers. Also, Planet Stamp Mercury and a few comics I like. I will have every single one soon. Do you think we should get WWE and Veve? I think that would help. I'd like to see WWE. I think that would be pretty cool. But again, right now it all comes down to mint size. If people aren't excited, there's two things. It either comes down to mint size or comes down to price. If they drop a WWE collectible and it's 15 gems and there's 1,000 of them, great. Not everyone maybe will do well, but it's not a big investment. But if it's 50 gems and there's 3,000 of them, I don't think it's going to be profitable for the Veve user, but Veve will still make money off of it. What we need is to bring that excitement back. It's just not, it's unfortunate because it's just not as exciting. What brought us in was excitement, and now we like the people and all of that stuff, but we're missing that excitement part. And we don't have to have it every time, but I do think that we need to bring it in at least once a month, have some drop that is going to bring people back and is going to be a guarantee. You can make gems if you get it, but most likely you're not going to get it. That's the only way to do it. So I don't know. Last month I added it up. It was $120 loss if you sold everything at floor for the month. If you hit one good drop, you made hundreds, if not more for the year. You gamble 1,200 if you always lose. I mean, you got to be careful, I guess, with these things. Let's see. I saw an old video I recorded of the first drop I went for on Veve. It was the Mickey Lenticular drop. That was your first drop? Wow. And it brought back.
Oh, man.
Oh, my Lord. I remember that. That old drop system was really, it was a lot of fun. There's Veve wheels. Good to see you, man. It's so hard to have positive changes in such negative times. I'm having lots of fun, but not making money. Yeah, look, it doesn't always have to be about making money, but the movers and the shakers, right? The people that are going to move the markets and stuff, they need profit, right? And then as collectors and or a hybrid, we need to be able to sell stuff to be able to buy more stuff, right? So if you can't do that, that's going to make things just slow down. I think that's the problem. Rewind 2001. Good to see you factoring what they held back. 588 stamps sold so far today. So times 6, right? 3,500, about $3,500. Still not bad for literally something that costs nothing, right?
No, like, it doesn't cost nothing. They have,
yeah, but it doesn't. But
they have overhead
licensing fee.
And
they do. But what I'm saying is there's no shipping. You don't have to worry about it getting damaged. Yeah. There's a lot of overhead you have with physical products that you just aren't going to have in this. And so I think, it's not a lot. We'd like to see more, but they were, with 10,000, they were going to make 60,000 today. That would be cool, but they weren't going to sell them all. We kind of knew that wasn't going to happen. So odds on these drops are not worth going for. And I think that's the problem. Even the people who are diehard Veve people are starting to get that we have to be careful. And I don't like to, diss on Veve. I'm just trying to make it so it is going to be good for them and good for the average person who uses Veve. And that is to have a win. If people start like having a chance to win again, they might start going for these other $6 drops that maybe they don't have as much chance, but they won a collectible that they sold for 200 gems. And now they've got extra gems. They're willing to take some risks each week. That's what I think we need. Let's see. I bought one today because I'm a patriot. There you go. I'm sure that's exactly why he bought it. Peggy Penguins. Just lost 80 grand on that one. Yeah, but you're worth 100 million. So it doesn't even matter. That's like chump change. That's like you go to the bathroom and you made that much. I agree. Partnership utility is a good idea, especially with these games. Yeah, I think so too. Slush. Oh, shush your mouth. What is up, Edgar Poe? Is he related to this other guy? Is he related to Donkey Guy? I feel like that picture looks very similar. There we go. Look at that. I mean, it's not exactly the same. But yes.
Other than one looks old and yellow.
Yeah, they're not related at all. Yeah, it's like a rabbit on a toilet. I can't even look. I don't know what that is.
Just a rabbit.
It's just a rabbit. There's no toilet. Okay.
It's
I got to buy
rabbit.
There's right. It's a skibbity rabbit. I got to buy more of that crap. Now another Veve pick, Pengu, another one of my wife picks. She messed up again. First, she gets me into Komi, while my H bar and other picks are bangers. Well, look, this Veve has turned into something else. It's a community that we like to be part of, or at least some of us like to be part of. So there's that aspect of it that we have friends here. And I think Veve has been doing a good job changing things up, changing these drops. But then every once in a while we get something like this and you're like, well, why do we have 10,000 of these? It doesn't make sense. But, like I said in a tweet yesterday, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're playing chess and I'm playing checkers. It doesn't make sense to me, but it doesn't mean I don't like Veve. I still like Veve a lot. I just want them to do well. Disney pins, I think that'd be cool. That's pinnacle. Yes, but they could still do a physical or a digital here, potentially. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Ooh, I just saw the stamps on the website. I got to have that one. I am not telling anyone that that's the one you want. Which one do you have to have? Grover Cleveland, I bet. All right, bro, don't call people retards. So rude. Did I call people retards?
Oh, I did, including myself.
Yeah, so he was making fun of himself, so that's okay. Yes, it's not a good word, but
that offended anyone, but that's very common in crypto Twitter. We call each other retards.
Yeah, there you go. It's just it's an endearing comment. But
yeah,
DMP Donkey doesn't like it. So Tucson, I'm almost a billionaire now. I don't believe that, but you might be a crazy millionaire. I just sold one of my commercial buildings, kids. Well, Big Ace, I think, sold all his commercial buildings, but he did that years ago.
Yeah,
which was the time to do it. Not Tom. Let's see. Tom's still going. Tucson, I may buy Veve and kick you off the platform, kid. You better learn. I'm much, much more powerful than little David Yu. Perfect. Do it. That's what I have to say. What's up, Drew? Cheers, everyone. Good to see you. All right, everyone. This is time for everyone to hit one of the stupid emojis on the side. That includes you, Big A. I don't know if I see him. Can you hit it just to see if I see it coming up? I don't know if it.
You're talking about the.
Yeah, the little emoji emotion.
Yeah,
things.
I hit him before. I'll hit it again.
If you hit it now, I'm just curious. Do I see that?
I'm doing 100.
You just did 100. Okay. So you do. Come on, everyone. Hit those hundreds. You don't have to hit the hearts. That's lame. All right, but it does absolutely nothing for the channel. Tucson, David is your father. Such an arrogant F. This is so much fun, everyone. Yeah, my budget has shrunk with inflation, life, poor tippers, LOL. Can only buy so much. Plus, you can't even sell anything. So that doesn't help either. Let's see. Tom want to invest in some cool farm agriculture, AI technology. I don't have anything yet, but I'd love to start fresh. Me too. Excuse me. Damn. Oh no, the trolls are trolling each other. Get some popcorn. Yes, it's going to be fun, everyone. My short in Bitcoin is making me very wealthy right now, but you're already wealthy, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, unless you're on like super high leverage, you're not doing that good. It's not down that much. What are we down? Like 1,000?
We're over 100, right?
No, it's like 95. Yeah, 95.3. It's
95.
4%
Okay.
for the day.
Not bad at all. It's good for an app if they started today, but Veve was selling 2 million per drop. Well, they weren't selling 2 million per drop, but they were doing. I'm trying to think when things started to slow down. They were making like 350,000, like on a Mighty's drop or something like that. I don't think they were making 2 million per drop. I mean, obviously it'd have to be a drop that there was 10,000 and they were, selling for 100 gems or, whatever. I don't think they were selling 2 million, but they were definitely doing much better. That was just a different time. Dirty gems, if you could get gems for 40 cents on the dollar, things are going to be worth more than double, right? So, and people knew it was an easy profit. That was an interesting time, and we'll never see that again. But what they can do is make the odds better for us, and I think that will bring more people in. All right, I think TomTom is 13-year-old little boy giving it the big one in here. At least that is how he comes across. I don't know. Hey, he bought a collectible for me for $20. So TomTom, show us how rich you are. I'm going to throw up my stamp here for $6. Will you buy it? Now I'm going to take an L because I paid $6. All right, I'm going to put it up right now. It's my McKinley 1520. Let's let TomTom show us how rich he is. If he's so rich, he can buy my Mint 1520 for $5.99. I'm going to give you a 1 penny discount and just pretend like you got this on the drop. All right, so here we go. I just listed it for $5.99. Let's see if that sells. All right, there we go. That has been listed. 1520 for $5.99. Please buy it. Please God, buy it. All right, where are we at here? I'm just trying to get caught up here. Jay, come to my house, and then when you see my house, you promise to go around talking nice about me, and I pay for your plane fare and put you up in a. Wow, I'll do that, TomTom. Now, TomTom isn't in the U.S., I don't believe. Where do you live, TomTom? Isn't he a biker? He's a biker, like a championship biker. I don't know. I used to plan my breaks at work around Veve drops, and now I'm looking for an excuse to miss the drop. Well, I was talking about this the other day. I used to tell the Cobra, go for it, don't go for it. And it was go for it a lot. And now it's been a while since I said go for it. Could you imagine if TomTom is actually an adult? I picture the 15-year-old kid. I don't know. Let's see. You're all losers. That's why the prices are low. You are the losers. That's why. All right. Okay, 15-year-old. All right, let me get caught up here with all this complaining. Look, here's some light in this dark tunnel. Larry in the house. Good to see you, Larry. How you doing? Let's check this out here. Wow, 44 votes. 23% went for this drop today. I've got 24 likes. All right, not bad. I like that. I used to love the old drop system. I had a flawless technique. I did too. The gold bug. Now we got people saying that's a good word. Don't apologize, man. People are too sensitive these days. They are. Like, look, here's the thing. There is this like being too sensitive, and then there's just like going out of your way to be a dick, right? Like, so if somebody says they're offended by it,
I think how you use the word also matters. Like if you're using it kind of like endearing, like just kind of laughing at yourself.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
And like you're using it to make fun of someone or disparage someone.
Right. Look, I get this whole like kind of people are frustrated with this woke culture, but then to go all the other way and just be fucking dicks isn't good either. Like we can still have respect for each other while still being like, I'm not gonna like, bean count every time you said something wrong. That's my little bit on that craziness. But yes. You ever mind pie? What? You ever mind pie?
So pie has been around since like, I want to say like 2017. It was this app where you would mine on your phone. And you would get so many of this pie token. They've been about to release it for like 5 years. And now there's like finally talk that maybe next month it gets released and people have tons of it that they think's worth. The only listings are like these non-verified tokens, so people think they have like a lot more money than probably it's going to be worth, because it's being based on non-official Pi tokens and secondary markets. But
Right.
whatchamacallit, they also have like where everyone in a group or something needs to KYC so that you can get your Pi tokens. I don't know. I think I might have participated back in like 2018 or 2019.
So you might actually have some kind. Yeah, I never even knew about it. So yeah, I don't know.
There are a lot of things like that at the time where you were supposedly mining on your phone, but it was basically just engagement mining. That your processor wasn't actually doing any quote unquote mining.
But you were getting right. You weren't really doing it. And there we go. Here's Jay. This will be my political theme of the day. Blame the Dems for this soft generation. You can't blame it all on, like, it's not monolithic. Not every Democrat or every Republican is all the same. So I don't think you can blame it on everyone in any group. But yes, I would agree that this is a soft generation, and I blame it on a lot more than a political party that's causing that. But hopefully we're changing times. What I don't want to see is that being a dick is the new nice. That we don't need either. Like, just trolling people, whatever. Do what you want, but I don't think that's the way to do it. All right, so the Cobra's saying I should wrap it up before I have to time out all of your chat.
Yeah, I got like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to Costco.
Perfect. You live there. Go say hi to the Costco guys for me, whatever that guy's name is. Steamboat Willie had 30,000 edition at 60. Yeah, close though. Go through some old editions. No, I'm not. Digital Toys would tell me. I'm not disagreeing that they didn't have drops, that they made millions. I'm just saying most of the drops weren't that crazy. But yes, the Steamboat Willie drop had a lot. God, I can't believe they had 30,000 editions. And to think that the ultra rare was at 10,000, but we're down 99%. So
but there's a big difference. Like right now, a lot of people are struggling. Everything's getting more expensive. They don't have as much extra money, and you have to like go in and put. Eggs are like $8 a dozen or whatever crazy. Do you put that in for a stamp that could be worth $2 and
right.
That's different situation than like, hey, I landed this one thing, I sold it for like $2,000 profit, so I have 2,000 of these things that I can use to buy drops that are 100, 200. It's completely different when you're playing with house money and big profits than right now, where like it's just, you just got to keep putting in real money.
I say you have to feed the beast with real money. Where like for me, and 100 on that to BigA, I see people doing that. I completely agree. It's something's going to have to change. They know it. They're not dumb. Ben knows it. We don't know how long of a rope he has to do what he wants. I think he's been doing a good job. These past 2 weeks, last week and then this week with all the drops, I think it's a little much. Maybe it's just an anomaly. Hopefully it is just an anomaly, but there needs to be a cooling down period before they like ramp things up to get us excited, because we're going to be the ones who are going to be there all the time. And then as new people come in, they're going to see, we need as many of the old people here, and we got to bring them back. So by the way, Denny OC, yes, how's the weather today? Hockey is a great game, eh? For sure. Changes in the subject. Hey, man, I'm going to check out. I'm meeting up with a big Pokemon group today because of weather. All right, go enjoy, man. Good seeing you. You're doing cool. Well. Yeah, at least it's something fun. He's touching grass. Pi gets released on the 20th of February. You're going to get it this time.
But I think a lot of people still need like, I think it's beyond you KYCing, like you're in a group or something where everyone in your group has to KYC to get like the full amount.
So you might get screwed because it's been so old and nobody's paying attention.
I don't know. I mean, if there's money there, people should come back and come in. People come in and do anything for.
Yeah, they'll do anything to get their money. I completely agree. And just one thing here, Jay, and I know you got to get out. So yes, you can say that some of the debt, but see, you can't. Again, it's not monolithic. You have this idea that you've got a very far extreme in both parties that I don't think represent those parties completely. And so what I'd say in this, and even though I don't want to get too much into political talk, you cannot be hating, like if we're going to just hate each other and say Dems are bad and Republicans are great, or Republicans are bad and Dems are great, it's just a stupid place to be. Like at some point we're going to have to fucking like grow up and stop blaming everyone and change some of this culture. I agree, but we can't keep blaming parties. Like everyone in a party does not represent that party completely. And I don't blame Dems for pushing a complete woke culture. There have been people in the party who have, and I don't think that's good, but like, it's not everyone in the party. You can't blame, it's mostly the politicians that bother me, not the people. Let's see. And hello to Wheels. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Troy. Have a good day. Jay is a heartless guy. I hate like a mugger. I mean, look, there's some annoying stuff that has happened, and then there's, that stuff's annoying, but like you can't blame a whole party. Or Jay's just going to hate all Democrats the rest of his life, or other people who are just going to hate all Republicans. It makes no sense. We're all humans. We're, in this case, Americans here. We can't hate each other and blame a whole party for a complete culture. They could be partially at blame, but it's not all. That's my opinion. What do I know? All right, so what are you off to today? You're gonna go to Costco. Yeah, left. Let's be honest, left, right, different wings, the same bird. Exactly. There you go, Denny. We really, in the end, if we all talk to each other, whether we're Democrat, Republican, moderate, whatever, I guarantee we have more things in common than the media would like us to talk about. Jay doesn't like anyone but fellow country clubbers.
To me, it feels like 20-30% of the population would be split into either like that left or right, and it's all about their party. I would say like 80% of the people are like somewhere in the middle, don't really care that much about falling on one side or the other.
That's what it is. Yeah,
I personally, I would say maybe I lean left, but it's a bunch of stuff Trump's doing that I like. I like a bunch of stuff Elon's doing. But also there's a bunch of stuff they're doing that I don't like.
Right.
And
some of that's execution. Like, like for me in this situation, nobody cares, but like, I think we should be examining everything that we're spending our dollars on. It's ridiculous what we're spending some of our money on. On the other hand, I don't think you shut it down before you know what you got, right? Like then you end up with, 300 people that run the nuclear sites and protect us. But absolutely, we definitely need somebody to come in there and check this stuff out. I just hope they're checking everyone and not just one group. As long as they're checking the whole, like anyone in here who thinks that there's not corruption on both sides is absolutely crazy and dumb, because there is, and that needs to be weeded out too. So that means checking everyone. If they're going to check one group, they got to check everyone. Let's get it all out there and check these things out. But I think execution may not be the best, but we'll see. It looks like things are holding up, but it isn't the end of the world. There you go. There you go. Exactly. 100, everyone. Hit the 100. All right. So you're going to head out. You're going to go to Costco. What are you buying me at Costco? Getting a chicken? Costco chicken?
No, I don't even know what I'm getting. Just stuff to eat during the week. Yeah.
Nice.
And then I'm spending the rest of the day and probably off and on Discord and Twitter trying to get that blub coin.
Oh yeah, what's going on with that before you head out? Because I've been liking their stuff.
There's no application open yet, but it's coming soon.
All right, make sure maybe you can DM me if that happens, if you remember, because I definitely would like to.
No, I always tell you what comes up.
So yeah, some good stuff coming out on Avalanche. Everyone, I'll retweet it out too. Keep an eye on. Of course, not financial advice, but we've done pretty well on Avalanche.
So Wink, if you got an allocation to the whitelist, if you got the 10 Avalanche allocation, which was $250, currently worth in 1 week, it's worth $66,000. If you got the 35 Avalanche, which was like $870, currently worth $230,000.
Oh my God, it was worth $50,000 that day. So I should have kept my money in there. I would have made some good money off my one Avalanche. Even when I bought in, what is it at? Like 60?
You bought in at like 30-40 million market cap. So it's like something like 4 or 5x. Yeah.
Man. Yeah. So that was a big win. 200. Wow. 200. Because they were shaming people who sold more than 50%. So, and I think moving forward, a lot of these companies are going to be doing that. They're kind of checking to make sure you're not just dumping the stuff. So they'll allow you to dump some of it, but not all of it. Holy cow, that would have been insane to be on that list. All right, so I better keep an eye on all this. All right, so Big A, you're gonna head out of here. Denio says I ain't left, I ain't right. I won't vote for that reason. I refuse to pick the lesser of the two evils. Need real people to actually be in charge. Completely agree with that. I'm getting sick of just. It's the money that's in there. That's all I have to say. I'm sick of both fucking parties here and Denny OC's in Canada. I'm sure it's the same BS all over the world. Whoever has the money gets to be in power, no matter which side it is. And that's kind of bullshit. All right, everyone. Nobody cares about my political views. I don't. All right. You go have a good day. Am I going to see you tomorrow? Or are you going to be here for the amazing drop tomorrow? All right. So we'll have the drop tomorrow, everyone. Show for that. Remember, Thursday's going to be Mission will be here, I think, for his 100 level. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Ron English drop just because there's so much stuff and I'd like to cover the Saturday drop. So, but thank you everyone for showing up here, hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. Big A, thank you. I'm going to head out. So everyone have a great day. I don't know if you want to hang out for 2 seconds, but I got to get out of here. All right, everyone have a great day. Peace.
Later.